Now, everyone knows that your smart speaker needs to listen to you to hear for instructions. But the new Google Home Minis, up until recently, have been listening to everything all the time. The Google Home Mini's touch activation had prompted an error, which saw some units almost permanently record conversations around them. But Google was quick to release a fix for it. Despite this, Google has now said it will permanently disable that part of the functionality in a bid to allay further fears. In a statement to 9 to 5 Google, the company said, and I quote, "We take user privacy and product quality concerns very seriously. Although we only received a few reports of this issue, we want people to have complete peace of mind while using Google Home Mini. We have made the decision to permanently remove all top-notch functionality on the Google Home Mini. As before, the best way to control or activate your Google Home Mini is through your voice by saying, 'Okay Google' or 'Hey Google,' which is already how most people engage with our Google Home products. You can also adjust the volume by using the touch control on the side of the device." Now, you know where this really gets my goat? Because when companies like Google say that they care about our privacy concerns and they want us to have a peace of mind when it comes to those privacy concerns, it's sort of like a big oil company saying, "Hey, we really care about the environment." And then they sell us billions of dollars of fossil fuel that soul sucks our environment. Yeah, Google's basic fundamental business model and large tech companies like it are based on collecting private data, personal data, and using that to sell us stuff. You can't really care about our privacy the way we want to care about it because those interests are in direct conflict with each other. So, no, they may turn off this functionality and this particular issue on this particular product may not work anymore, may not collect your data, but there are hundreds, thousands of other ways that they are collecting your personal data. Now, I don't want to go overboard here. I want to clarify that Google and tech companies like Google do not care about your individual data. They're not looking at your emails, your texts, or your phone calls. It's valuable to them in aggregate with everyone else within your social group, right? So, for example, they care about my data as they care about my whole group. All middle-aged white guys in Southwestern Ontario have a certain income. University grads in a certain country. You know, if you're a female university student from Gujarat, that's a whole certain segment that they will sell stuff to. That's the kind of data that's valuable to them in aggregate, not individual stuff. So you please don't worry that Apple and Google are reading your personal text. They don't care about your personal stuff. It's valuable to them in aggregate. Let's talk about some better news, specifically leaks surrounding the Oppo F5. Oppo has confirmed the launch markets for its first full-screen smartphone, the Oppo F5, coming October 26th. The latest device in Oppo's Selfie Expert series will be made available in India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam, though details of what the handset will offer are currently scarce. Oppo has revealed only a few bits of information about the F5, which they gave to us via email, most notably that it will feature a full HD display with 2160 by 1080 resolution and an AI beauty recognition technology. Oppo says the F5 will use the AI to beautify selfie shots, learning the unique facial features of a subject, for example, the nose, cheek, lower jaw, etc., to make the best enhancements for each image, regardless of the facial expressions or shooting angle. The AI component is also said to understand the differences between age and gender to make the most appropriate tweaks for each subject and will self-learn to improve future pictures. And we also have good news for those of you who are looking forward to the Galaxy S8 Active. Evan Blass followed up on his report from September 29th with an image of what's alleged to be the Galaxy S8 Active for T-Mobile. Looking at the image, there's no notable difference between T-Mobile's and AT&T's version of the device. Evan got his hands on marketing materials revealing that the T-Mobile's variant of the S8 Active will carry the model number SMG892T. This isn't surprising based on the fact that the AT&T version of the device is already available and retails for $850, and it has the same model number with the A at the end. And this matters because, of course, the active models have traditionally been exclusive to AT&T. Now, if you're a T-Mobiler, you have the option. Well, as someone who runs an online business, I can tell you that I look for tools that make my life easier. And our sponsor, FreshBooks, not only makes this show possible, but they make online payments and accounting much less painful. And how do they do that exactly? Well, you can send clean and professional looking invoices in about 30 seconds. And in about 2 seconds, you can set yourself up to receive online payments. And you don't have to manually input your receipts. You can take pictures of your receipts with your phone using FreshBooks' mobile apps. And for a 30-day unrestricted trial, you can go to freshbooks.com/Android. And in the section where it says how you've heard about us, fill in Android Authority. Now, I'm curious to know what you guys think of the whole privacy issue with not just Google, but of course what's happened with OnePlus and all these tech companies. They want our data. They need our data. Data is now more valuable than oil. Yes, as of this year, that's officially happened. I don't know how they measure that, but it's happened. And these press releases that are written, with subtle manipulation, and they're leaving out bits of information just to allay the concerns and fears of sheep. People who either don't think about it deeply or just don't care enough to think about it deeply. Your privacy is done. It's been done for more than a decade. And any notion that they care about your privacy is utter nonsense. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below and on Twitterverse.